Alright guys, what's up? Welcome back to Planet Coaster 2 once again, like always. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day so far, and evening. Or morning. A lot of viewers, it ends up being the morning, so. Anyways, welcome back. So we're back here into the park. I want to head into franchise for a moment and take a look here. Midwest Adventure is looking pretty good right now, and it looks like Fluffy has taken. He didn't take over. Why is it red? I don't know what the red means. Let's say what red means. Pending edits. Oh yeah, that was me. I have it locked right now, so he can't go in there. Anyways. Hylas. Respond to your DM from days ago, or did you send me something else? Hylas is alive. As for the RAM, I don't really know. Like I couldn't tell you because there's not much known about it. I mean, best thing I could say is try it. Like I'm assuming does it only have 8 gigabytes of RAM? Heyo, just joined. How is everyone? Hey, we're just getting started, so you didn't miss anything yet. Anyways. I mean, I don't, so it's 8 gigabytes, and I know 16 is the recommended, and I think minimum, actually. But let's go ahead and take a look at Midwest Adventure as of now. New episode comes out tomorrow morning. If you're here live, we'll get a sneak preview. I can't believe how fast this loads. I also updated, if you guys have my tipping bucket blueprint, I have updated it. The bucket looks better. I also updated the sequence, so it should work properly, as in like every 30 seconds. I figured out a way to get that to work properly. So that's pretty nice. And I also made it look like there's actual water in there too, with the water pieces that we have now, which is really, really nice. Does stop and then tip, and then it starts back up again once it's so I got the water that stopped, so because otherwise it kind of was looking kind of weird. But we did go ahead and update it. But if you did download it in the workshop, it is the update is available if you want to get the update. Be sure to install the update, that way you get the updated version of this blueprint. So I mean, how would you make it completely function? I mean, like, I don't know how much you could customize if they added them. I'm sure there's a way they could make it work, but like maybe they can add like a tipping bucket piece and the guests will interact with it maybe. I'm not entirely sure, but I would say, we probably will get some sort of DLC or something along those lines. But hey, this works too. I mean, this is fairly functional, so if you ask me, I mean, you can kind of do playgrounds and splash pads in a way. If I'm gonna be perfectly honest, it kind of works. Now, if you do place down this blueprint and the tipping bucket animation just continuously plays, you do have to go in and reset the, it's set to on trigger only, but you might have to reset it again, and it works just fine. Guess they're not showing up. Why did we choose Iowa? I get the game. I am building my park right now next to Canada's Wonderland. Nice. But as you can see, though, the water park is being filled out pretty well right now. Like, this is what we do in the next episode. We kind of fill all this in, and it starts to turn out really, really nice. So then I put in the updated tipping bucket here as well. Pretty exciting. We got guests actually using the slide again. Not many, but at least there are people riding. At the very least. So, and then this one, the same cannot be said as far as I know. I've been riding these lately. Looks really old. Maybe that's why they're not riding it. Then we have these two slides. It's the main focus right now, because once I get the water park done, we'll really focus on the dry park. There's not going to be too much left in the water park, though. I'm going to have this path go back and around here, and we're going to have a second entrance for the Lazy River. I keep wanting to say Lost River. And I do want to do a water coaster of some sort. At the very least, and maybe one other slide. Couple slides, maybe. I don't understand these people. Why they keep going up here and then jumping off. It's really interesting. Hopefully when we get the other entrance over here, they will stop doing that. Oh, where's the lifeguard? Saving someone, or is he on break? He's probably on a break. I'm glad to see a lot more people with floaties, but every single person wants to swim the opposite direction they should be. Of course, I don't have extra jets here to current, so maybe if we added some more jets over there, they'll want to go that way, but... Where are those people with the rods and swimmers around? They should be in there. Yeah, anyways, we did quite a bit of updating in this next episode. In the next episode of Midwest Adventure, it's turning out pretty good. And the water park's gonna be pretty much almost completed here soon, so we're gonna keep that up, and hopefully it will get to where it needs to be. So, and we are really close to 13,600 subscribers. I would love for us to hit that tonight. We just need 16 more subs, and I think that's something that we can easily do within this stream. So if you guys are watching and you're not already subscribed and you love Planet Coaster 2 content, be sure to hit that subscribe button, because we've been going live every single night lately, ever since the game came out. I did have early access, so I've been streaming it ever since the first. And I plan on trying to stream it as much as possible, so I'm gonna try and keep up this trend. So see if it keeps happening. But as you can see, we're at $1.3 million now, which is pretty awesome. We're moving up the leaderboards as well, which is very, very nice. Frame rates are still good now, because this is probably the most I've done in a park to this point. So I'm very interested to see if my frame rates will stay this high, continue to stay this high. The park is still loading up very lightning fast, so that makes me very, very happy to see that. But anyways, let's go ahead and maybe start on our second entrance for the lazy river here. Hopefully I can figure out someday to start figuring out how to get better at these just options when it comes to these. Let's try and do a big stamp here and see if it will make a difference on depth. If I do that, do the edit tool, select all of this. If I do this, well, gradually it will. So we need to use bigger stamp pieces. Definitely the way to go, because you can really edit the depths a lot better. Oh no, we need to refurbish the big wheel. At least maintenance is already, or mechanics already there. If I would have known that before, I probably would have done it a little bit better job with this one, but this one's not too bad. It's a smaller entrance, but what? That's okay. And we can round off the edges if we really want to as well. So let's head to the edit. Kind of round edges. But to have a nice little to that, and then we do have these water jets that we need to move. I'm just gonna move them over the spots we haven't messed with yet. Trying to get the current really moving, that way the guests will go the way they're supposed to in the lazy river. We'll go ahead and get these all moved over. See, the ones on the floaties are actually kind of flowing with the current, so it's mostly the people that keep trying to swim this way for some reason. He's trying to sped up the video, forgetting that this was a live stream. Hope they make a spooky pack. I would love for that as well. I love the spooky stuff. I would love to get one of those as well. Alright, let's get some pads in here. Kind of going. Alright, and that's going to be the second entrance to the lazy river. Path over here, and then we have a lot of options that we can do. Everyone keeps getting stuck here because they get out here and I think what's happening is they go on this path, and then the AI, for some reason, they're trying to leave the river, the lazy river, and they're trying to go to the nearest path. But the path doesn't lead out, so they feel like they're stuck. Then they jump back in, and then they just keep repeating the process over and over for some reason. Little bit of a bug, kind of a bug there, because they don't have the smarts to like go to the path that actually leads them out. Yeah, I have that there so the lifeguard has access to the pool. We can try and do staff paths. Let's just test it out, but I feel like if they go up there and then they'll do the same thing because they're not supposed to be on that path. They'll still try and go on the staff path sometimes too. So you can't change that on the fly, which kind of sucks. But if I do that, what happens? They not go up there afterwards? Okay, they're actually starting to leave. They started the ones that weren't already up here. Anyways. Okay, they despawned. Maybe that does work. Oh, no, they're still going up here. Yeah, I don't know why they go up here, though. Problem. Now we're gonna... We'll get this figured out, but I'm not really sure what to do at the moment for it, but we're gonna have to figure it out at some point. Okay, so these paths need to connect at some point. Right now we're gonna connect them very easy way, just real fast. And then everything we fill in will too steep. Alright, say so. Okay, I just want to get those paths connected, so... And we do have some space maybe to put something in the center here, but what would we put in here? Our toilets are dirty again. Which ones are they? These ones are dirty. He's always hanging around. The janitor's always in the other one when the other one's dirty. Because they just spend so much time in there. Kid slides could be a good idea. The only thing kids have right now is this tipping bucket over here. And we do need something kind of smaller here, so I think kid slides would be a good fit here. I think we can do like a shallow kind of pool and just have some like little kid slides. I think that's a good idea. So we can do like a small pool. We'll just have like some smaller children's slides here. So we need to make sure our, let's go weighting depth. I do want to do racing slides, I just don't think I could fit them right here. We might put them on the other side. Hey, Ryan Jackson with the subscription, thank you so much. Slides look like they've been sun bleached. Oh, then they'll be nice and realistic. I'm gonna be honest. Let's see if we can get a nice full. This will be like a small children's pool. I made this weighting so they are small. We'll have some shallow spots too, where it's like just super shallow. And we'll have like a little splash area. That's what we'll do with the super shallow area. That way the very young kids can, the super young kids can play in those. Of course, you'll have adults in here messing around because, you know, that's how the AI is going to work. Getting the game Friday. Overall, how is it? I think it's incredible, personally. But smaller part should be shallow. We're gonna have a half of this. We'll probably do like a. We'll definitely do like a shallow piece. Like on maybe on this end. Looks like a duck. I noticed watching some folk play Planet Coaster 2. Is the resize tool in Planet Coaster 1 well, or is it added in Planet Coaster 2? The scaling tool, where you can resize pieces, is only Planet Coaster 2. That is a new feature exclusive to this game. So that's all new for this game in particular. We're gonna go up to here. Then we're just gonna raise the depth. Really shallow up there. That way we have the shallow section up here, and the deeper section where the slides are gonna be all over here. Let's see if the rounding tool. I love that that completely did the opposite of rounding. Made it square. Sometimes you can use it just to kind of smooth your edges, though. That's what I usually like to use it for. Like if you have like some rough edges, use the round tool to kind of smooth those out. Recently got into Planet Coaster 1. Game's quite daunting, but all the videos have been great for learning. Yeah, it takes some time, but once you get the hang of things, it's can be incredible. Have you made an entrance or just left that as is? Are you talking about like a park entrance? Because I have a park entrance over here with the guest spawners and everything, and then this is the water park. We haven't really started on the dry park just yet. We've been kind of focusing on the water park, and after we kind of get this done, like this area is going to be this, and then we're going to have like a couple attractions on the outside here. I want to do some mat racers and a water coaster, and that will be the water park. Hey, thanks so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. We're on the road to 13,600. I think we can hit it tonight if you guys hit that sub button. I would really appreciate it if we can get to that 13,600 before the end of the stream tonight. Hoping we get a lot of kids rides, coasters, and future DLC. I think yeah, that would be awesome. Get like kids rides, like small kids rides. That's something we didn't really have in Planet Coaster 1. Would be really nice to see stuff like that. Alright, so let's go ahead and start on our smaller kid slides here. We can do the regular body slide, which is just kind of like the little small mini slide. We can do like a mini flume. I think that would be kind of a good idea to do like a small mini flume alongside with some like body slides, like just some small body slides. So let's go ahead and start with this. We're gonna go ahead and add our platform here. I'm gonna start with just one platform. I don't know why my platform is red, but it is. I think we'll give him a little bar to hang on to. That'll be fun. I'm gonna do 2 of them. Kind of like some racing kid slides, if you will. It's gonna be normal little body slide. Oh, there's transparent. I didn't know there's transparent sections of these. Alright, and we'll adjust the height accordingly. Alright, I think what we're actually gonna do is do it more angle snap based. That way we can get the other side perfect with it as well. We're gonna go down to 45 degrees. That. And do a flume in. Just like so. We'll go edit the other one. Kids Pool. Lots of parks have like little mushroom umbrella. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. For sure. Easy to pull that out. I think I've seen some other people actually do that, so. This isn't like the tiny kids. This is like for. And plus, once you start smoothing it, it's going to gentle the slope anyways. So it's not gonna be 45. You gotta take into account smoothing. Because smoothing's always gonna make it gentler. If a ride becomes too degraded, do you guys stop riding it, or does it force shut down? I think when it degrades to 0, that's when it actually has a breakdown. So your rides will not break down if you keep them serviced. So for instance, if I click on the big wheel here, if this gets down to 0, it will actually have a ride breakdown. Still 40 degrees. I mean, 40 degrees is not that steep. We're gonna have things for all different kinds of kids to do on this. They're allowed to have a little bit of fun, too, when it comes to thrills. Okay, do you want me to make it gentler? We can make it gentler if if it makes you feel better. What about 22.5? Will that be better? I don't know, it just looks weird being that gentle. It's respectable. To do that, we'll have to make this even shorter. Oh wow, 33.5. Oh my gosh. We need to make up our minds. This is supposed to be quick and easy. Hey, thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Alright, that one's not too bad. I think we'll meet in the middle. We're gonna meet in the middle here. I think that's gonna be the move. 33.75. Give it 5 smooths, it makes it a little gentler too. One, two, three, 4, 5. Alright, that's pretty good right there, if I do say so myself. With the short platform, can you connect the normal path? Because I saw Geekism try, but you still had to put the stairs. You don't have to put the stairs. It's a little bit hidden, but all you have to do is when you go to do your entrance like this, all you got to do is hit Control. Look in the bottom right. Control, next gate type. Boom. And then you can just do a normal entrance. You just have to hit Control. I don't know what it is on console, so if anyone's on console, just look at your bottom right. It actually tells you. You can see where it says control and it says next gate type. That's how you change it. When are you going to recreate Whitewater? I might consider it soon. We'll see. But yeah, that's how you change the gate type, and you can just do a normal entrance from there. They made it kind of hidden, and there wasn't like a physical button you can click. Like, you have to use a shortcut key, like a key, like. So, but I did figure it out, because when I first was trying to figure that out too, because I'm like, I saw them do it before, like on a deep dive, they've done it, like I've seen them do it, and they even talked about it in a deep dive as well, so I was like, I know there's a way you can do it, and I did end up figuring it out. Alright, we're going to do a slide off to the side here. That is going to go do some, like, turns and stuff. Is it better than the first one? I haven't got it yet. If you ask me, I think it is. In the end, it will be. Now, it just kind of depends on your preference, because there are features from Planet Coaster 1 that aren't in Planet Coaster 2, at least as of right now. So you're going to have to keep that in mind. For instance, we don't have changeable coaster trains like we do in Planet Coaster 1. We don't have hotels or restaurants. But these things are probably going to come in later, so just keep that in mind. Like, these things are very likely to come in later. But with the new features that we have right now, man, it's hard to go back to the original, though, with the new features that we have. No security guards, yeah. I mean, the list does kind of go on, but I think it's still worth it, personally. I want to do, like, a few turns, but... Or maybe we could fit a spiral in there. The cheese, when you have multiple flumes at one spot, crank to $200 while making the others cheap. I've noticed you can literally charge a ridiculous amount for flumes. It's kind of funny. I wish they would allow you to have more parks than 5 in franchise. And again, we can... I also say, urge everyone to make sure we're communicating to Frontier what we want to see. And later as well, so... Just make sure we're... You know, we're telling Frontier what we want to see in the game. So if we don't do that, then they won't know. When they queue, they just choose a random slide. Right. Is there an email? I mean, they have like threads and stuff where you can report bugs and different stuff like that, and and all that fun stuff. And I'm sure there's like requests or suggestions, like a spot for that, and all that fun stuff. Really gotta figure out how I want to do this slide. Do that, I'm gonna have to build the pool a little bit further to it. See how that works by just going into here. We'll just use the stamp builder. Get precision placement here. Too steep. Where? Where is it too steep? My dude. Because the slide's there? Is that causing it to not want to put it there, maybe? From meters to feet, you just go to your settings and change it. There's a setting just to change your... It's under one of these. Let's see, controller, mouse and keyboard, graphics, not graphics, visual, game options. It's under your game options settings right here. You can do your speed unit and distance unit. But like the only thing is like why are kid slides so hard to do? Because like they're so hard because like you don't have much space to work with when it comes to like, because they're so barely even off the ground, so it's like hard to maneuver them. Let's go 45 here and just go boom, boom. And then just keep it a gentle slope. It just don't line up with the pool. Just launch them into outer space. My goodness. Asshole trying to go convert meters to feet. Didn't realize until now you could change that setting. I was just sitting there ratting your settings. And you can make those big if you huge if you want them to. Sure. We'll use that. Track limits exceeded. We should test to make sure that they can make it down. Okay. Side slide blue. Perfect. We want to recreate the water park Great Lodge, which is indoors. Nice. Fit another one on this side. I can. Remember how I did this? All I did was that and this. Potato. Go with a different kind of color. Or at least one of them. Gotta test the middle slides too. Launch those kids straight into the pool. But again, thank you guys so much for being here. We're trying to hit 13,600 subscribers. We're really close right now. We got 11 to go. So, if you guys aren't subscribed and you love Planet Coaster 2 and Planet Coaster 2 content, consider hitting that button because we're just doing so much. How do you add fast pass to coasters? You just go into your coasters settings, and there's a in one of the tabs there's a spot to enable priority pass, and that's it. It's super simple. Just make every single one of these different colors, because why not? Bum, 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 bum. Always want to snap right to it. I wish it would. You can always use the line builder to get started too, so it's not like a big deal. Do this. feel like this platform's a little bit big for like a kid slide. So I like to go in here. This. Get about half the size or less. Right, thanks for the sub, I appreciate it. Need like just 10 more. Another one, back to back, let's go. Thank you guys so much for those subscriptions, I appreciate it so much. No versus sandbox, some people complain about the lack of difficulty. Yeah, you can, it's easy to gain money, I will say that. Then again, I have not tried the harder difficulties yet. I've just kept it on medium. I've never really messed a lot with like the challenge mode or anything like that. What do you think the possibilities surrounding animatronics? Currently working on creating a mini golf course with the moving ball. Yeah, the new animated options and pieces are incredible. So, my main account, I sub. Thanks so much. Okay, I finished my coaster, and it won't let me add the priority pass. You're on Xbox. I wish I had an example to kind of show. I guess I can look at the big wheel here. So you'll go to your finance tab, and there's an option to turn it on here for the priority pass. If you don't have a guest service building, it might not let you turn it on. Because you need a guest service building to sell priority passes. If you're not selling them, then you can't. I don't think it will let you make any. So make sure you have a guest service building. Try that first if you don't already, and then see if you can. And it's under the finance tab on your rides, and you just enable it. And it should allow you to place a second entrance and everything like that. So, how do you get your name up there? Didn't see that. Yeah, that's where it's at. The best thing is seeing water parks and roller coasters in the same park. Love Planet Coaster 2. I'm loving it myself so much right now. I can't wait to see after we get all these updates and everything, because they've already confirmed some pretty impressive updates that are coming for a lot of the fixes and just a lot of different stuff that is going to be, that was needed. Let's go ahead and add that together like that. And then when you do have pieces like this, it's so simple to just use the edit tool and fix it up like that. And I can literally do that, like say if I want to connect this now, we can just push that forward. Just kind of get that connected in there. It's as simple as just pulling your paths pieces forward here. Simple as that. And then see how a little rigid they are. Go in with the round tool. Sometimes that can help smooth it out a little bit. Not always, but since we're working up against a pool, we might try the smooth tool or the rounding tool on the pool itself. Doesn't always work though. Like this one's a little bit iffy. I don't know if I should use this or the pool tool. Some of them are just kind of fixed to the spot. Sometimes the best thing to do is just kind of smooth around it, if that's the case. Hey, what's up, Joe? How's it going? Didn't answer my question. What question? All you asked is how do I get my name up there? What does that even mean? Name up where? What are you talking about, bruh? The new pathing tool is so much better than Planet Coaster 1's path tool. Yeah, you get so many tools at your disposal, it's crazy. It can be a little overwhelming at first, but once you get the hang of it and figure out what kind of tools you should be using with what, it is a dream to use. Why are you facepalming? What do you mean, Fluffy? Were you saying name? How do you get your name up there on the, Are you talking about the alerts? The only thing I can assume you're talking about. Like, I just love pulling paths like that. This is insane. I don't think you had the alerts working on that stream. I've only had them just recently, so. And I think there was one stream the other night. I don't know if it may have been last night. I can't remember, where I forgot to turn them on. I turn them off when I'm recording videos, so. Just all kind of depends sometimes. Bum ba dum bum bum. Bum. Bum bum ba da dum bum bum. Potato. Totally thought the green slide disappeared for a second. Really? I must not have been paying attention. Look, you can see the reflection of that slide over there. That's crazy. Beautiful. But thank you guys so much for being here, guys. We're really close to 13,600 subs. We only need 5 more to go. I think we can hit it during this stream, especially with how you guys been so far. Thank you guys so much for all of your support, being here, watching the streams, watching me, watching all, just being here in general. I really do appreciate all of you, and wouldn't be streaming without you guys here, so maybe I would, I don't know. I remember back in the day when I had no viewers, and now it's just exploding like crazy. It's just insane. Like, this month has been so crazy. I don't think I've ever seen my channel grow this fast before. So I really do appreciate you guys being around and viewing the content and stuff, you know? I know a lot of people are probably curious if they want to, still on the verge if they want to even buy the game yet, so they've been watching lots of people play it, so. Blanco songs with those vocals are so good. I remember hearing once for Planet Zoo, and it was awesome. One of the best, and his passion for the game is amazing. I mean, I'm about to hit 100, what was I about to say? I'm about to hit 100 hours in the game already. Like, I was less than 4 hours. I was like just barely over 3 hours to go when I launched the game a little while ago, so I'm probably down to like 2, if not less. I mean, I could probably peek over and look at and see where I'm at, but probably should do some sort of barrier here between this and the lazy river, because we wouldn't want kids like jumping into the lazy river, right? So, like some big bushy bushes. That's what we want to call them. They kind of surround this pool. Might even add a planet or a king coaster hedge here. He deserves it. Thanks for the stream. Well, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Yeah, I think we're gonna hit 13,600 tonight. I'm excited. Remember, just a few nights ago, like, I don't know exactly how many nights ago it was, but not too long ago, like very, not much long ago, we just hit 13,000. So the fact that we're already on like 400 to go until 14,000 is crazy. I remember when it took me a full year just to gain 1,000 subs. I think we're gonna get over 1,000 subs in 1 month. Like, that's just crazy to me. Like, we're on pace for that, for sure. Like, the month of November has just been absolutely insane. I was kind of prepping for this to be a really big month for my channel, but I couldn't have imagined it being at this scale. Like, insane. Like, I do think, like, 15K is definitely now, like, a possibility before the end of the year. For sure. Thanks so much, Joe Cornish, for the sub. Appreciate that. That puts us a lot closer now to our goal for the night. Thank you so much. And you guys are the best. Love you guys. Well, I guess we could get these open. What's a bargain? $1. $1. Surprised. It's not like at least 20 for these kid slides. I'm going the route with like free slides. We're gonna do free slides. Maybe it'll help with the glitch that happens. Probably not, but I hope they get that glitch kind of figured out. Like, you have all these slides and stuff, and guests don't want to ride them because they think the queues are long when they're really not. Kind of weird overall when that happens. So forgot that I had the volume all the way up. Hopefully it wasn't too loud, where you couldn't hear me. I feel like someone would say something if that was the case, though. Put a sign up that says duck pond. Fill up the space, and also because the pool looks like a duck. Does it though? It doesn't have it. It doesn't have a tail though. Oh, we didn't get that one open. There. Now our guests can go for a ride. So trying to slightly develop this over here, and then we still have some space over here. I'll probably put some like shops down since we don't have any shops over here. Put something down. They talk about the Q-Bug, the same thing with coasters in my build. I think it might just be, honestly, a Q-Bug just in general for all rides. I'd imagine. What has been your favorite theme so far in the game? I think probably Viking. I love the Viking theme. Mythology is pretty good too. But I think the Viking theme is definitely my favorite. I love the pieces that it has. With all the wood pieces, and I think I do think the Viking theme's an incredible one. I do like all of them, but yeah, Viking. Yeah, the attendance is right on the slide. It's funny. Put too many slides down, he's just kind of... That's the theme I am currently working on. That's why when I do my first big park, yeah, we're going to have a Viking theme area. Just in general, like, best believe that. I'm going to push these back. I've learned that you don't want to put your chairs right up against the pool. Otherwise, when guests get out, they will get stuck and act like they have nowhere they can go. So, gotta be careful with that. These trees do help a lot with, like, shades and stuff, too. Like, you can see the shading. We haven't had any issues with guests getting sunburned, thankfully. So that hasn't been an issue we've had to worry about. I will say, no one is getting in this pool, though. And I'm not sure why. No one's ridden these slides either. Which is a little concerning that no one's even thought about going over here. Working on an adventure theme in Planet Coaster 1. It's fun. Nice. You have the adventure pack to help you out there if you do have the adventure pack anyways. Let's turn on our railings here. There we go. I do like that we can make these paths skinnier now. How do you think it feels to have coaster types new and old? Awesome. Of course. I just hope we keep getting more. We should add a mascot to this area. We have a King Coaster wandering around somewhere, wherever he went. He usually pops up around somewhere. He's been over here lately. Somewhere over here is where he's been. Where's he at now? He's our main mascot for the park, I've decided. Thankfully, we don't have, like, a ton of crowd issues at the moment. Except for maybe right here, maybe. A little bit. Hey, Paul, thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Really getting us close to that goal of 13,600. We're going to hit it in this stream. I believe it. I believe it's going to happen. I believe. Then we have the wave pool over here. Looking pretty nice. Wave pool that doesn't really produce many waves, I would have to say. Ooh, we need a... Is our water pump going out? We might need another water pump because our water's getting dirty over there. Maybe not? Oh yeah, we're 120 out of 120. We need another water pump. Another one. Because I was like, that doesn't look the cleanest. Alright, that should be better now. Alright, we probably should refurbish this one just so we can get some water back. And hopefully that will... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, still trying to figure out why these wave machines... I've seen them produce really good waves before, but they're not doing much here. Maybe if I trying to replace them a little bit here, maybe that'll help. There we go. Now they're starting to go. There it goes. There's the waves. Maybe it was a glitch when I placed them down. Maybe. Now we got the waves going. There we go. Is this a challenge run? Did you start with a couple $1,000 and build up that crazy money? No, we started with, I think it was 100,000. Uh-oh, what's this? Why don't you have power? We gotta check our generators. Did we run out of power? One of them's probably in poor condition. Slightly in poor condition, but we probably should add another generator just because. Anyways, but thank you for that sub. I appreciate it. Put another one in here. There we go. That should fix our power issue. There we go. Alright, now we're good. Alright, let's see where we're sitting at on subs. We're at 13,600. Thank you so much. We made it. We hit our goal for tonight. Already, nice. Thank you guys so much. Screaming hyena water slide. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Loving how this water park turned out though. Like I'm impressed with myself for this being my first like actual water park that I've built. Like I'm feeling pretty good about this. I can't imagine what I'll be doing in the future. Like I slightly am kind of impressed with myself. Still don't know why no one's riding these slides, but no one has. Does anyone have any thoughts about them? Maybe not. No one's even getting in this pool, so it's got me a little bit confused of what's going on here. No one's even getting in here. Is it glitched? Here, you go in there. What happens if you go in there? You don't get, like, lost or anything, right? You just walk out? They just don't want to go in, I guess. I was just making sure they could have access to get in and out. Which they clearly do. A little bit of a mystery of why no one's going in here. This person stopped and looked at it. Very spacious. I like the scenery here. Removed ride looks like a great pool. No lifeguard? Oh, maybe that's what it is. I didn't even think. Why did I not think about putting a lifeguard out here? Maybe it's because they're like, oh, there's no lifeguard, so it's not safe. I didn't even think about it for some reason. Maybe they'll go in it now. Or maybe not. City theme would be pretty cool. Sponsorship with other parks. I think at some point they will. Because Planet Coaster 1 did have some like stuff going for it with like Cedar Fair. No, I don't think that's the reason. Another reason, like, again, they're not even going in the pool to begin with, so. Which is another thing I'm trying to figure out at the moment. No one's even going in the pool. Not sure what I did wrong there. Save and go back out into the game? Maybe. Like, yeah, it could just be like some sort of bug. I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. We'll see if next time I load the game in, if they'll use it, maybe. Another thing I want to do is mat racers. So the two things I want left, and I think I'm going to save the water coaster for last, is the mat racers and the water coaster. I was over on Mr. Euphonium's channel, and someone mentioned in chat that no one will use the sun loungers if they're too close to the pool. Maybe, which would make no sense to me, but I've noticed no one's using these ones. It's kind of a weird thing, though. They were fixing it? Okay. So it's a bug. Hey, yeah, some people finally went in. Let's go. Rules randomly stack people around. Access, but it's just a bug they mentioned in the stream forum. Yeah, I knew about that. That's why I didn't put them too close, because I figured that out myself. If you put them too close to the pools, it traps people. I did see that, so I made sure these weren't like fixed close enough to to cause that. And it seemed to work because we have one guy lounging around right now. Alright, anyways, let's get these mat racers going. I think we'll do 2 platforms should be enough. Whoops. No! I didn't mean to place that there. Like that one. They have a bug report page. It's great for seeing all the bugs people are having and whatnot have been acknowledged. Yeah, I need to go on there sometime and see what other people are saying. I mean, I found quite a few myself, so. Wait, you can do water jets on the mat racers, or on the mat slides. That's interesting. I didn't know you could do that. So you can do the water jets on those. That's crazy. Pretty cool, though. Alright, we're gonna go make sure auto snaps on. Go 33. And we're just gonna do the normal little wavy ones like this. Alright, and I typically like to do run out lanes here. The only thing is, if you do that, you can't have them too close together. So, but we can bridge the gap using pieces. That might work. Using art shapes pieces might be the best option for those. These aren't going to be, we're not going to make these too ridiculously big. I think I sunk that a little bit too deep. Sometimes it can be hard to get this right where we need it. I hate it when it moves the camera back up there. I'm like, I don't want to be up there. Stop moving my camera back up there. Alright, I think that should be about where we need it. Using scenery, and the scenery score is stuck at 0, and it won't change no matter how much scenery I use. I haven't discovered that yet. Like, if I go to my flumes here. I think it's actually, yeah, 100% on that one. 57% on that one. To be fair, there is more scenery around this one than this one. So I guess that kind of makes sense. 100% on that one. 100% on that one. 100% on that one. 100% on that one. So I haven't experienced that yet. It's worked fine for me. Okay, so you can move them on the fly like that. Sweet. Can you duplicate them? I didn't think so. Didn't think you could duplicate it, but it was worth a shot. But with the run out lanes, you can't have them right next to each other, unfortunately. Didn't happen on all my flumes, just the odd one. Interesting. Hey, we're up over 100 viewers. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. Grabbing over 100 viewers again. Again, appreciate you guys being here during the stream. You guys are incredible, and I always appreciate you guys being here. Of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so, because we have a lot of Planet Coaster 2 content coming your way each and every day. Get these as close as we can, though. That's about as close as we can get them with the run-out lanes. Oh, they put them on Spotify? That's cool. Oh yeah, like, the scenery brush is amazing. Can you smooth flumes on rides? You can. You can also smooth the flumes. They're basically just like the coaster builder. They're basically the same. Alright, let's see if I can... because I want these to look like they're connected. I don't know if this will work. I saw someone in the workshop have some that looked like they were connected. Of course, we can resize these as well. Let me actually look in the workshop and see if I can find a blueprint that's... I mean, I prefer to always build my own stuff in my parks. But, you know. Yeah, look at my tipping bug. It's so much better now. Over 1,000 downloads now. Sweet. Alright, let's see if we can do water parks. Single. Is there... see what pops up there. Hey, there's my tip-in bucket. Let's go. Started layout on my water park, but I haven't started just rides just yet. Raft racers. See, that one doesn't have the run-out lanes, though. So, that's what we need. I prefer the run-out lanes, personally. Let's see. Check that. Can I just type Matte Racer and see what comes up? The perfect racer. Yeah, this is the one. This one looks really good. I mean, this one also has it, but this one actually has the pieces together. I'm not sure if it's using run-out lanes, though. It looks like it might be. Let's go ahead and subscribe to this one. I kind of want to look at it. I mean, if it's good enough, we might just use it. If I'm going to be honest. See how it turned out. Oh, these are beautiful. Look at those. I'm assuming they used art shapes on there. Those pieces in the middle. Very, very nice. I might just use this blueprint, even though I don't like using blueprints, but especially on my own custom parks. But man, that's a good one. Because I was gonna basically do the same thing. I'll give it my own flair, though. I will actually go in and adjust a few things on them. Could put them this way, too. I'm thinking about changing some stuff up here to kind of make it my own. But I really like these matte racers, though. Or this blueprint is really nice. $18,000. Wow. Very nice, though. Rainbow Racer 1. Go ahead and test these up. Too bad you can't sync these together to where they race. That'd be awesome if you could. It's a very nice blueprint. Again, I might just yeah, one blueprint won't hurt me. I mainly just wanted the slides, if anything. Like, that's what I wanted the most. I mean, everything else looks really good with it, but I mainly wanted the slides. Alright, we'll make all these free. Potato. Just like that. Alright, who's this by so I can give them credit? I didn't see who it was by. Did anybody else catch who it was by? Show them some love. Go give this a download if you haven't already. Let me see. Oh wait, I can give him proper credit. Noah. Just Noah. Nice. I'll even give you like. I mean, I have to, right? Because I did use it, so. Very good blueprint. So go show Noah some love. It looks like they're on console too, so that makes it even more impressive to me. So that's so cool. Like, this came from a console player. I love that. Now, here's the thing for me. Like, I might recolor these. But let's see how hard that's going to be. For instance, the scenery group here, the lane dividers, even named them. Wow. Can I just select all the lane dividers real quick? Change them to one color? Yeah, I can. Sweet. So we can do that. So it's actually pretty easy to change the colors on these two. So I kind of want it one uniform color. And if you want to just change one lane, you can just... I feel like it'd be pretty easy too, so... I think I kind of want to just do like all the same color, but like a slightly different shade. Maybe like a lighter shade in between here, like alternating between these two colors, or these two blues. So if we go to the scenery group here and select the middle lane here. Change this one to the lighter blue. And we're just going to kind of alternate back and forth between the two blues. Yeah, saving paths and blueprints is clutch. I love it now. It's amazing. Really nice function. be able to save pads and blueprints because you can like connect them flawlessly with your pads now. Makes it really easy to do. Absolutely love it. And I can't wait till we get some of these updates, though. I'm excited for some of these updates that we're getting. Alright, and we'll edit the last row here. Make that the color we need. Yeah, I like this. Like what I'm seeing. And then this will be the dark blue on the end again. The darker blue. Haven't seen anyone ride it yet. Hopefully they do, though. Yeah, I like the blue. Look at that. That looks good. Those look good. Again, shout out to Noah, who's the one that made the blueprint. Are these custom supports? They look like them. Maybe not. Does anyone else think the pigeons are an Easter egg that we might be getting Flying Birds in Planet Zoo, or is it just me? I think Planet Zoo 2. They gotta save stuff for, Planet Zoo 2. Kind of like they had to save stuff for Planet Coaster 2, That's just how it is. I just think it's funny that there's just nothing on this platform here. Every time you build stairways, just literally an empty, huge empty platform. Just gonna try and fill this in like that. Somewhat blended in. Alright, so we got some mat racers now, even though no one's riding them. Which is a little bit sad. This water park is almost done. Just have to do a water coaster, which I think I might save for the time lapse. Like when I work on it on screen and record it. I think I might leave it for that. Personally. I think it'd just be a good idea. But thank you guys again so much for being here. Over 100 viewers again. Always love to see that. This isn't the final path, by the way, in case you guys were wondering. I just wanted to get the paths connected for our guests. Got some people starting to go into this pool now. Oh my goodness. Good golly. Everyone just flying into the lazy river. It seems like there's more and more people starting to go the right way. There's still some people trying to go up the against the current. I wish you could change like the water jets, like how strong the current is. Like, say you can make these water jets like really powerful and make like a super fast, crazy fast kind of like Aquatica. They have a really fast, lazy river. I love it. It's so fun. Just like, that would be so cute. Yeah, we're really getting that current moving, though. trying to put more and more jets here. Make sure we have a lot of jets. Look, they're actually going. Like, look at them all on the floaties. We actually have them properly going down the lazy river. Finally. I didn't when I first put it in, I didn't properly put in the jets, where there was a lot of jets. The way we needed it. So now I'm just manually adding a ton of them. It is making the current go a lot faster, though, I think, by adding so many. It does seem like it's flowing a lot faster. Alright, now they're starting to go the right way, though. Like, I don't see anyone currently swimming against it, and I love seeing everyone on the floaties. Let's go. I think we're finally starting to get our lazy river the way we need it. I'm just gonna try and stay consistent with these jets, though. Like, I know it's a stupid amount, but I just want to make sure no one's going the wrong direction. Alright, maybe if I get enough of them, people will stop trying to go up on that pathway. Just maybe. They're trying to leave the lazier pool. Yeah, but with, like, the amount of, you know, with the current, you know, they should be going one way. Now the current's actually kind of strong now, so we're actually in a good spot now. It looks like it looks more like a lazy river now than what it did before. We actually got people using it as intended, it looks like. Like they're actually all going the right way. Now that's a lazy river. That looks much better. I'm glad to see a lot of people using the floaties now, though, like the inner tubes. I'm being sarcastic. Is them being $4 a hint that you'll need a ton? I don't know. You think it would be realistic to add a water coaster inside the water park? Not the actual water coaster, but like a B&M coaster. I mean, yeah, it'd be fine. I mean, it could be one of the... I haven't really decided exactly yet what coasters I want to put in the park, so it's definitely something we can consider. For sure. Look at them flow around the lazy river, though. trying to do everything I can to make it as functionally the best it can be as possible. How do you guys get guests to use anything in the water park? My full fast is immediately back to the normal rides. Park looks amazing, by the way. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here too. I know there is kind of a glitch where they're not riding rides for some reason. I think it is kind of a glitch right now, so I don't think there's much we can do about it at the moment. Thankfully, they are starting to ride some of my rides. Like, the drop slides haven't been ridden in a long time, I don't think. Dun, dun. Be cool to have a bridge over the lazy river. Something we can consider. It might help with like all of this happening. I think these guests are trying to exit the river, but once they get on this path, they're like, oh, there's nowhere to go. And then they jump back in, and it's just kind of like a weird AI thing that's not working very well. And I don't know what's going on with these people. They're not even moving. They're wandering. I have been thinking about getting rid of the connection points on all these, just so they can't get on here anymore. Just for now, anyways. Because it is kind of a bit of an issue right now, so. Because guests are honestly just kind of getting stuck with it being there. So, try and get rid of some of those. See if that will help with it for now, and then I go from there. We're gonna move these guests though, because obviously they can't leave if I don't have a spot, and they're also kind of stuck just walking in place for some reason. So let's go ahead and move them out of there. Gosh, dang it. Alright, I'm gonna be lazy and just throw you guys in the water. There's too many of them. I don't know why they're like moonwalking on the pathway though. Yes, I know they can't they can't move. I'm working on it. At least I know for next time for lazy rivers. Hopefully we'll get a fix for him later, but I still have a couple of connection points, but they're not really using those, so I don't know what it is. What's going on with that? Kind of weird. Staff pads? These aren't staff pads, those. These are just normal pads, so. They can stand. Keeps them alert. Got their pool noodles. Oh, this kid's this is drowning. Where's the lifeguard? The lifeguard's not even there. Oh, he's right here. Hey, someone's drowning. What's he doing? Heading to lifeguard posts. Oh, he's not. He's just standing there. Looking for work. How about right here? Your post. Ah, trees. Has anyone ridden these slides yet? Guests. 0. Does not look like it. Maybe it's because the prestige is so low, but... Maybe if I just got it a higher scenery rating, it will help. Maybe because it's just like a low, very low prestige. And no one wants to ride it because of that. They're just like, meh. Pass. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. But why aren't they writing the matte slides, though? That's my question. These got a good prestige. So it doesn't really explain these ones. I'm not sure, though. But hey, at least we don't have, like, any, like, stupid crowd congestion. Everything seems to be pretty good. It always seems like they ride stuff when they want to sometimes. And then just random parts of the day, they just don't ride anything. Oh, maybe these, because these cost money. Maybe. Make them free. How about that? At least they're using these stairs, though. These stairways. Are you going to the Epic Universe next year? I really want to. I really want to, but it really sucks that you can only do one day at Epic Universe. I need multiple days there. Like, I need multiple days. Right, some people are lounging around. I wish more people would use these. Lifeguard should have gone to only single day passes. That's crazy for a huge park. So like the way it works, you have to buy. It's weird. You have to buy at least a 3-day pass for like all the Universal parks, but you can only use one of those days at Epic. You can't use multiple days. So there's no day passes, but it's like you have to buy a 3-day pass for the pass that you can use on any of the parks, but only one of them can be Epic Universe. So I was hoping to have 2 to 3 days there. Really was hoping to have like 3 days there, to be honest. So it's kind of sucks not being able to go more than 1 day. And the only way you can get more than 1 day is if you do 2 3-day passes and buy them separately. Like, that's the only way right now. So I might wait it out just a little bit because I don't want to feel rushed in that park. I feel like I would just be super rushed, honestly, if I had to do it that way. Man, I've done so much actually today with the park. It's crazy. Like, look at this left side of the park right now, which is the water park. Like, I can't believe how much I've done. Pretty crazy. Universal and Disney have become too popular for their own good, to be honest. I love Universal though. To be honest, like I love the Universal parks. Specifically Islands of Adventure, but Epic Universe is gonna look so good. I cannot wait. Like, I do want to go next year. I'm just kind of torn because I need more than one day there. I don't want to feel rushed. Like, I'm fine with getting like a 3-day pass or more. Like, that's actually fine. Yeah, ain't no way I'm dissing Universal. I love Universal. Islands of Adventure is my favorite park out of all time. Like, out of all of the parks I've been to, Universal Islands of Adventure is my favorite. They're just so stacked. I do think we have a good unique lots of unique attractions here. We have one of those tall like body slides that's real, has a real steep drop. We have drop slides, trapdoor slides, and then we have some tube slides here. One with a single and one with a double tube. We have like the little kiddie slides here for this little kid area, and then we have some mat slides, and then I think a water coaster will just round this out. I rock with Universal Parks that you're so good. Yeah, I just love Universal. The experiences I've had there have just been amazing. So, and I love their rides and attractions they have. So, Velocicoaster is my favorite coaster. It's my number one coaster that I've ever been on. And then you have Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure is my favorite family coaster I've ever been on. Like, there's just I can't find anything bad. And then you have I love the Spider-Man ride, the dark ride. Incredible Hulk's a really good B&M. Then acquisition store in the UK and Ireland. Yeah, I didn't know what that meant, so they were really funny ads. There's a guy waiting for the bus, and he's squinting at the bus timetable while the bus stops and drives off. Interesting. Hey, people are riding the drop slides again. Let's go. Thank goodness. I was worried there. It's interesting that it puts you here. There we go. That guy screamed really funny. At least we have riders. Not a ton, but we do have some. Finally riding these again. I do like Kong a lot too. I don't know if I ever rode it with 3D or not. When did they change that? I personally think Kong's pretty fun. Reign of Kong. I remember when it was still being built. Another one where the guy's getting a haircut and the barber is squinting at his phone and the guy is looking worried. Interesting. It's just Fast and Furious in the jungle now. I think it's better than Fast and Furious though. It's the same kind of type of ride, but I think Kong's a lot better. Definitely have to dress this up a little bit more. Get the prestige up these slides a little bit. Since their scenery rating's so low. I want to see someone ride the mat slides though. At least the lazy river looks like it's operating the way it should be now. So that's good to see. Happy to see that. Oh yeah, I got to ride Dueling Dragons too. My battery is about to die. Well, thanks so much for being here, Joseph. Appreciate it. But yeah, I got to ride Dueling Dragons myself. Well, it was Dragon Challenge when I rode it, and I never got to ride it dueling, but still proud that I got to, still happy that I got to ride both of those. I got to ride both sides too. Fast and Furious is so bad it's almost good again. Almost. I don't even know if that makes sense. Just after spring break, season before summer. We need another staff house. Try advertising a slide, see what happens. Oh yeah, we can do that, can't we? We can actually go to our advertising, and we can actually advertise some of this stuff. View requirements must be a flume. Create advertisement. Can you do it for a specific ride? I'm not sure if you can. You do it for a specific ride? Create 2 rides with being a flume. I don't think you can do a specific ride, but we could just do an advertisement for slides and see if that helps. You got to ride it when it was dueling? That's amazing. I bet it was amazing. So you can kind of see these stats. This is kind of cool. Extra gas, cost per hour. Hello, what's up, Jake? How's it going? Man, I would love to see them ride these mat slides, man. That's all I want. When is Silver Dollar City season over? We initially go until December 30th, but this year they decided to add 3 days in January. So, we will be open on January 3rd, 4th, and 5th, I think it is. They added those days about a month ago, maybe. Yeah, we're open 3 days in January now, which is going to be kind of difficult because a lot of our help that we have leaves after December. So it's going to be an interesting 3 days, unless like it's too cold to operate a lot of the rides, then it wouldn't be too bad, but one of your old high school buddies works at SDC. I work at Silver City, so maybe I've seen them. Depends if it depends if they work in attractions or not. If they don't work in attractions, maybe I haven't, but it's way too cold for coasters. Yeah. It's usually like very cold in January here, so I'd be very surprised if any of the rides are open. You're a ride operator? Yes, I work at Silver Dollar City. I'm the senior lead of Outlaw Run and Powder Keg. So I'm in charge of those two rides. I'm in charge of both Outlaw Run and Powder Keg. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing great. His name's Greg, ride op. I did know a Greg, but he doesn't work there anymore. Have season passes, love it. Nice. But I do know a Greg, but I know he did quit earlier this year. The only Greg I think I know if he's a ride op. The only ride or Greg that I know of. Outlaw Run is crazy. It sure is. It's crazy to operate too. But may have left, but it's been a bit. Gotcha. I may have knew him though then, because I think he worked at the one I'm thinking of. He worked at Powder Keg. He also worked at the Giant Swing at some points. Before he quit, he was at Powder Keg. He was in leadership at Powder Keg. So never heard of SDC. I live near Universal Orlando. Consider myself lucky. Man, you've never heard of Silver Dollar City, huh? Nice. Well, that's not nice, but like interesting. Like most people know us. Who's the oldest person you know that works at Silver Dollar City? Oldest person. Oh man, that's a tough question. There's a lot of old people that work at Silver Dollar City, so um, mm, I know there's Aunt June. She's been at the park for over 50 years now, working up to 60 at this point, but I think she's been there 55 now. So I know she's pretty old, but like definitely not the oldest. Um, and again, I don't know everyone's age, so. You worked at Goliath at Fiesta, Texas. Nice, fun times. I have a friend that uh, does like EMT work for SDC in Whitewater. Nice. I might know them. Potentially. I'm not American. Gotcha. Oldest person equals Silas. Yeah, I know Aunt June. She's been there a long time. She's like, I think she just celebrated 55 years at the park. Like, just absolutely insane. Like, that's a long time to be at one place. And she works in the candy. She's always worked in the candy shop. I think they actually named the candies. One of the is it the candy store? You know, you have Brown's Candy Factory, but I think the store is named after her actually, Aunt June's. Um, haven't been to Silver Dollar City since before Buzzsaw Falls closed. Wow, that's been a while then. Her name is Stephanie, so you might know them. I do know a Stephanie, but not one that works in EMT, but used to live in Toscana over Turkey Lake, right across the street from Universal Orlando. Nice. Always that one OG person. Yeah, like Aunt June's been there since like the park is barely over 60 years old, so she's been there since the park was like not more than 10 years old. Oh my gosh, look at King Coaster. Look at why is he so low res? I didn't know he gets that low res from far away. He's walking through everyone. You look so happy. 55 years is incredible. Yeah, it is. Did you trigger the waves, or is that not possible? It's not possible from what I know of. I don't think you can trigger the wave machines, unfortunately. It would be nice if you could do it with a sequencer and then make it go off every so often. So expensive living here in Orlando, though. Yeah, it is. Super crowded, yeah. I would imagine. A lot of tourists, too, so... King Coaster, you can't fit in there. You're like... Go somewhere that you can actually have space to walk around in. I thought about putting in a Queen Splash, too. We should put in... We should put in Queen Splash. Since we have the big water park now. What sounds does she make? It's just as bad as King Coaster. Crazy seeing this many people in the stream. Yeah. I'm loving it, though. Traffic is the worst. Drivers suck at driving. Right. Yeah, I appreciate you guys all being here. Over 100 viewers. We've been pulling 100 viewers in the stream, so I absolutely thank you guys so much for being here, like, being a part of the stream and everything. And if you guys haven't subscribed yet, you should definitely do so. Especially if you like Planet Coaster content, Planet Coaster 2, like, because we're going to be doing a lot of it. 100%. Queen Splash is getting stuck. Hey, thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Got nice legs. Hey yo. Florida has the best drivers. Thoughts on today's announcement for the December updates? I'm super excited. Really just speaks to Frontier's commitment. I'm hopeful this game is going to be the GOAT. I think at some point this game is going to be so good. It's already really good. I think the foundation we have right now is amazing. My thoughts on it is I'm just excited that Frontier is listening to all their feedback and really listening to the fans of the game. A lot of these things I know we would have wished would have been in the launch and would have been fixed before launch and stuff. But, you know, that's just how it is at these points, you know. With games these days, that's just how it works, you know. But I have faith in Frontier that they're going to get everything fixed. They're going to get all the updates and features that we want. And they're all going to come in free updates, you know? And then we're on top of that, we're going to get some really awesome DLC, so. Drivers in New York, they got to deal with each other every day. One can drive, yeah. You don't like when someone cuts across the highway to get to the exit? And they just fly in front of you? You nearly hit them? Sometimes make their own lane? I feel like some people take time to learn the tools and get used to the feel. It's ridiculously incredible game. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I wish was in the game that really does kind of hit me like hard, like not being able to change coaster trains with other track types, um, interchangeable coaster trains. I really want that feature back really bad. I think we'll get it back, but you think this will turn into a live service game like Sims 4, or do you see another Planet PC sometimes later down the road? I think if Planet Coaster 2 does well, uh, maybe in the next 10 years we could be seeing Planet Coaster 3. I don't know. I think it's way too early to start speculating that, but if this does well for Frontier, you know, I very well think they could make another sequel. But I think Planet Zoo 2 is going to be the next thing, so because I think they'll definitely make a sequel for that. The first DLC, I don't know. I was really hoping, maybe thinking that we might get a festive DLC. Maybe that will go along with the first big free update. But yeah, we're getting. I love that Frontier is just being transparent with us and just like, hey, we're gonna be bringing these things to you guys. We're working on these things, and we're committed to getting it to you guys. But it's still not enough for people. A lot of people are still complaining, and um, I don't know. Like, I saw that like even like creators like Delay Designer. I don't know if you guys know Delay Designer. She's one of the bigger uh, YouTubers out there when it comes to these kind of games. She's actually like stopped playing the game because she rage quit. Not once have I rage quit this game. I had to learn a few things at first, and it didn't come to me right away. Once I learned the pathing tool, like she seemed to be like struggling heavily with the path tool, and she ended up rage quitting. Like, the pathing tool is like one of the best new features in the game, if you ask me. Which is crazy to me that, you know. Yeah, she rage quit. Like, she has a 47-minute video of why she's not playing Planet Coaster 2 right now. Um, and I don't understand. I didn't watch the whole video. I wasn't about to watch 47 minutes of that, but I did kind of peruse it. She spent like 4 hours with the game and then quit it. 4 hours isn't nearly enough time. No, you need a lot more time. The first few hours of the game, yeah, I was struggling trying to figure out the new mechanics and stuff. But once I figured out the mechanics, look what I've been able to do. I have about 100 hours in the game now, and look what I can do now. Like, this is like, I've impressed myself with this being my first kind of actual park, so. But like, it just kind of surprised me that out of all the, that she like really hated on the game quite a bit, and like, interesting. And I'm just like, geez, like, I can understand the pathing tool having a little bit of learning curve, but once you figure out what tools to use in what situations, it is so good. Like, you just got to stick with it and really figure it out. And it just takes a little bit of time. Like, I'm still kind of I still have points where I'm like, oh, next time I run into this situation, like I know what to do next time, and it was just crazy. Like, she's one of the better creators out there, but like, it just baffles me that she actually like has quit the game until more updates come out. um, just crazy to me, like Silverette and Rudy's playing the game right now, and they're creating some really good stuff. So, um, and like creators like Rudy are pretty critical of the game sometimes, which I don't think it's a bad thing to be critical. And I mean, I've pointed out a lot of the bugs and the things that need to be fixed and stuff that I really want to be added. And I think we just need to let Frontier know these things, like, you know. Yeah, you gotta have some patience. Once you learn the system, the new system, like to me, this has already become the normal. Like like I've already gotten used to everything in the game, or most of the stuff in the game so far. Yeah, Silverhead's still goated, man. He's in my opinion the best Planet Coaster creator out there. I'd love for him to make a full park again. But critical does not equal hater. I'm not saying that. Critical is good. I'm not. You're correct in that. I'm not saying that being critical is a bad thing. There's a difference between being critical and giving back constructive feedback and criticism, and there's a difference between that and just flat out hating, if that makes sense. I think being critical is perfectly valid, is perfectly good, as long as you're doing it in the right way. Like we're being critical and letting Frontier know what we need to see in the game, but at the same time, we're not demanding and screaming stuff at them that, and being honestly just rude and mean to them because say that they didn't change something in there. Biggest issue I've heard is people getting stuck on paths for so long and just not going anywhere. I definitely have noticed that too. This park has actually done pretty good with like the guests. Like look at my guests in this park. Like there might be a few crowds here and there, but nothing too bad. Like this is like the worst spot right here. It's a little crowded, but like I think once you build a big enough park and have enough attractions, I think it helps with those issues with the crowds being stuck. It is still a bug that I think needs to be fixed, though. Oh yeah, Estan Wolf, man. His Wilderness Springs, man, it looks so good. Which I just installed the latest. Actually, I kind of want to go look at it. Actually, just installed his update. I want to go look at it. Added mat racers. Added new lazy river entrance. And added more details. Perfect. Yeah, I'm really excited to see where his part goes because Wilderness Springs looks so good. It's probably my favorite park that I've seen in Planet Coaster 2 so far. All right, update on leaderboards. We're at 796. So let's go take a look at Wilderness Springs updated. Want to see what it looks like now. I've been watching some of his videos on it, so. Waited 3 years for Planet Coaster 1 on Xbox. I think she'll be okay waiting one more month for some patches. Yeah. YouTuber Basic Builder. I don't know if kind of sounds familiar, but I love that Estan Wolf is actually utilizing the buses. I'm going to be utilizing these a lot too once I get the chance on my first huge park. We might even add them to our current park to Midwest Adventure 2. This is such a simple little parking lot too. Like, it's not even that great, but like, I love that he added it though, and I love his like little booths here and his little entrance area. This looks great. I'm assuming that he's got this like tied away in a tunnel or something. Wonder where his let's take a look here. Oh, it just goes into the woods. He just hit it in the woods. I see what he did there, but mine would be a little bit more functionality. Maybe plans on it. This is just maybe like him testing it out, but user's actually the basic builder, but definitely check him out. I feel like I may have heard that name, but I feel like I may have heard that. kind of sounds familiar. So maybe I have seen some of the stuff. Not, I don't think I've seen anything Planet Coaster 2. Like, I actually need to get out there and watch some of people's videos because I haven't been watching a lot of Planet Coaster 2 content because I've been playing the game myself in my free time. Like, I haven't really been watching a ton. But absolutely loving Wilderness Springs. Like, look at this. Look at this entrance area. Like, this is just insane. Look at that. It's beautiful. I love that he kind of redid the entrance to actually have a proper, like, guest spawner bus area right here. Pretty nice. All these in here. Oh, this is a great idea for, like, a splash pad. I haven't really looked at this. I love the spinning barrels, too. What is this? Are these, like, just little pieces they put down? The pad. That looks awesome. You got the wade pool. Just a nice little, pool there. See the video to make waves bigger? No. Working during the day and my brain just starts going, runs thinking of Planet Coaster. Oh, me too. Like, that's how I am at work when I'm at Silver City. And when you work at a theme park, it makes it worse because that's all you think about is just like, man, working on parks and stuff, you know. I really need to know how he made this wave pool. I should probably watch that video. It's a lot nice and smooth the way it works. Looks like he tried to redo this a little bit. He was trying to get people to ride these slides, but no one's riding them. Odin's Leap. He's got like this little area too, which is kind of cool. Like the little rock wall here, that's actually kind of cool. Jumping into 1-inch water right now. Must make it worse. It does make it worse. Can't get the game till next week. How big are the in the map in the sandbox? I don't know what you're trying to say at first, but I think you're asking how big are the maps in sandbox. I think it may kind of depend on what biome you're in. But like for instance, this one, they're not huge, and I think we'll have to wait until we get a scenario editor, probably. But what biome did he use here? Is this the tropical one? I can't tell. I'm not sure, but I know he was just started on his lazy river. Which it is a little more realistic to have it on the wading piece. The reason why I didn't, because I wanted them to actually like use their tubes and stuff. Because if you have it in just wading, they're just going to be, well, walking around in it. Like this. So that's the reason why I didn't use it this way. Can you even, I don't even know if you can add water jets to, oh, maybe you can. Let's have some in here. Just not many. But like, you're not going to have anybody using the tubes and stuff. Hey, Jonathan Hart, thanks so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think the maps just kind of depend on on the biome itself. Like, they're not, like, super small, but they're not, like, they're probably not as big as Planet Coaster 1 with the scenario editor, but it'd be cool if you could require tubes for the lazy river. Yeah, that'd be nice. But definitely want to, I'm always keeping my eye on this park. Every time I see an update, I always have to go back in and check it out, so. Stan Wolf absolutely killing it on Planet Coaster 2 right now. Have you guys noticed these load times too, by the way? How fast these parks load? Pretty crazy. How fast they load now. But thank you guys so much for being here so far. What do we want to do next? Been working a little bit on franchise. Been a minute. It's been a hot minute since I've been in career mode. Work on some career mode because I do want to get through all the career mode. But, like, you've seen my park, like how big it is, and it's loading like within seconds. Do I work at Silver Dollar City? Yes, we were talking about earlier. I do. I am the senior lead of Outlaw Run and Powder Keg. Alright, time for bed. Thanks for the awesome content as always, Joe. Hope everyone has a great evening. You too. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. What about Sandbox? The only reason why I haven't really done much in Sandbox is because, I mean, we could go in Sandbox and kind of, like, mess around. For sure. I wish we had more biomes. Like, this is, to me, one of the bigger disappointments of the base game is that only 4 biomes. I know we're going to get more eventually, but at some point, but just seems kind of low, a low count. Like just 4. Should have been more. I'm sure everyone would agree with that too, you know? Let's load into Mediterranean, temperate, tropical. Mediterranean's pretty good. But, like, this is where you can actually do, like, challenge as well. Where you have to do, like, management. You can also customize your experience. And, like, you can turn off and off the ride and facility conditions so you can make it to where you don't have to worry about the conditions of the rides. Service badges. So you can, like, turn all these things off as well. They're also going to be increasing the guest capacity as well. That's something they're actually going to change. We talked about that already. Played around with the water coasters for your franchise park. I'm actually going to be adding a water coaster to my franchise park. Very exciting. Well, like, what kind of water coaster are you talking about? Like the water slide water coasters, or are you actually talking about like the water coasters? Gotta specify, like the water slide coasters or like the actual water coasters, like the hybrids of track and flume. I feel like they both get called the same stuff sometimes. Flat rides power. Track rides. Extended track limits. That's where it's actually located. Just tracks. I haven't messed a ton with them, but you can start up to $1 million. That's funny. Research tree you can turn on and off. Also do that. Let's see what creative is. Imagine it has like mostly everything off. Alright, the track limits are on by default when you do that, so. I like to just call them test when I'm just like messing around. Never actually played this game before, but I know about it and have seen the trailer a few days ago, and it looks awesome. Yeah, it's only been out for a few days. It's not like it's still new. I feel like Mediterranean is one of the biggest maps. At least I feel like it is. You do have like the body of water back there. I just want an ocean biome. I mean, you could port over the one career mode one, but can you ride my roller coaster? I mean, I don't have it, but I need to like mess around with more of the coasters here. I haven't done that yet. B&M invert. And then that December update, we're going to be getting our coaster, custom coaster supports again, too. They're still experimenting with some of the track pieces, too, I've seen. Yeah, there's a lot of cool new features on Planet Coaster 2. Big M rides. You have the launch pneumatic, which is really cool. I love seeing that. Like, I want to try and make powder kegs trains. I think that'd be really cool, but I have to get the right car. We can't change. Fortunately, we can't change the coaster trains with the track. So we need to find something with S&S. So let's do manufacturer. I love that we actually have manufacturers, so. Crazy Mouse and the launch pneumatics is the only S&S, which is F and F in game. Want to know if you like my coaster, please? Which is the closest to Hagrid's? We don't really have a motorbike coaster, unfortunately. KH Nordic? That one doesn't even exist. There's nothing there. Knotted. So we actually have coaster manufacturers that don't have anything in them. That's interesting. I haven't actually looked at those. Deep Sea Continental? Like, what is that? Some of them might be like tracked rides too. Of course, we have Automax, which is Intamin. Power. Premium Rides, which is Premier. Swift Transport. BNN, which is B&M. Vector, which is, of course, Vekoma. we could use. I mean, that track would be... trying to look for, like, the proper track type. Want to know who else is spamming heart and smiley faces? We may never know. Appreciate all the love and happiness, though. Velocity. Zephyr. Which I think is Zier. I can't wait till some of these actually get more, though. And you have High Peaks Construction, which is your RMC. High Peaks, so like Rocky Mountain Construction, so. Grand Coasters Worldwide. Is there anything in the game that's similar to Hagrid's or Velocicoaster? I know we don't have Motorbike yet, but I was trying to find something close to it. Not really. I mean, since we don't have motorbikes, I would say with launch coasters here, I would say your best bet would probably either be... I mean, we have the Mock Rides multi-launch, which those trains are kind of similar to your Intamin Blitz coaster. If I was to make an Velocicoaster, I wish we had interchangeable coaster trains. It would make it a little easier. But hopefully that will come later. Or sooner rather than later, really. We have the Wave Coaster. Honestly, I mean, you could kind of use... It really just kind of depends, but you could use... I would probably say Big M Rides would be the best one for, like, closest for Velocicoaster, but I think we're gonna get the Intamin Blitz at some point, just in a DLC. Does this look weird on the waterlog rides? That's what I've heard too. I haven't really messed with them yet, though. My name is Park. Is on page 1. Horsians? Probably already responding to the fan base community and will most likely add more stuff in the motorbike. Yeah, I think we're gonna get some really cool ride packs. I know that for sure. I'm excited for that. I just hope I just can't wait for DLC. I'm so excited. The updates and DLC, you know. What can we do with this one? I feel like this is going to be the closest one we can get to Powder Keg. I'm going to be honest with, because it's also like has the S&S kind of style track, or S&S, or like similar track to Powder Keg. I know this isn't S&S, but drive tires, and you would have to use launches. There's no lifts. The only lift is the weird one. Horizons, gotcha. Intamin Blitz is the one I really want. Me too. But my number one is a Mach Extreme Spinning Coaster. That's all I want in life is a Mach Extreme Spinning Coaster. And of course I would love an Intamin Blitz too, but that allows like swing launches with the switch tracks, so we can also make like Pantheon. Something like Pantheon would also be really cool. Go in here. Car cosmetics. So you can't change the seat colors, I don't think. Which is kind of weird. Oh, you can. Never mind. Those would be red. And the bottom parts would... I just love how, like, I just said you couldn't change them, but yeah, you can. Only thing is powder keg would be 2 rows per car, so it's kind of wouldn't make sense all that much. Looks like Rip Ride Rocket cars, they do. Can you add more than 1 or 2 cars on? It doesn't look like it. I could see a future where we never get those types of switch tracks because it seems really hard to do in a game like this. I don't see why it would be that hard. I think we'll get it. I think swing launch switch tracks are going to be possible. It will just be later. Man, I just can't wait for those load and unload stations. That's going to be so good. I'm so excited to do separate unload and load stations. Yeah, one of the weird things with the tracked rides is you get the log flume can just randomly have a V lift. And it's so random, and like, why can we do turntables? What on these things? Like, what? And where'd this V lift come from? Like, what log ride has a V lift? I'm not sure I know of any. I'm sure it has to be inspired by something, but I still hate that we have these like predetermined drops too. Kind of obnoxious because they don't look great. Like, these drops are just kind of weird. I already showcased them and they don't look impossible to add to the game. Hope we get switch tracks and swing launches with the new gen Intamin. Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. Like, we'll get like a Intamin Blitz, and it'll have a special switch track piece where you can actually do the swing launches with the spikes and stuff if you want to. And then you can just edit it to where how many times, like, you just edit. Like, we technically already have directional launches in game. Like, if you use the Premier Rides launch coaster, like, we already get that. That's a thing already. I do like how the new water looks, but like, what is this? Where did this come from? How does the log flume have a vertical V lift, but the River Rapids ride doesn't? Like, I know more Rapids rides that have that actually have V lifts. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they didn't do much here. Like, the water looks so much better, though. I do like that. That they did put effort into the water quality. But, like, why don't we have a V-lift for this? It's basically the same as Planko 1. I wish they would have done more with this model, rather than just update the water. But I don't know. Haven't tried decorating the rides yet. Oh man, it's so cool being able to attach scenery pieces to coaster trains and such. One thing I do miss is having my mods. that I had on Planet Coaster 1. I am curious if the modding community is going to get in here and make some changes. I wonder what options. Do we have the same options on the wide log flume? Do we get a V-lift on this too? Yeah, we do. On the wide log flume. Which is cool that we do have this as well. And something that I don't understand, you cannot attach scenery to this, but I think they, like in the update they gave today, I think, though, that they said that tracked rides are going to be getting that custom option, which I don't see why they wouldn't, so hopefully that's the case. I do like the new family train. It's really cute. We got the FD Vision, which is a pre-order bonus. We do have the Automax water coaster too. Big game rides, and then the staggered seating hyper. Actually, I wonder how long it takes to make even one ride in these games. I mean, it depends on how much you want to detail it, you know? Hope we get the ability to edit everything. I think that's what they meant in the update that's coming in December, that they're going to be adding it to track rides. They said customizable track rides, so to me that's what that means. So, unless I'm interpreting that wrong. Then we have the Automax water coaster, which is our Intamin, which has this crazy tall lift hill V-lift, which just looks ridiculous. I know that this actually is based off a real ride, but this is crazy how massive it is. It's over 200 feet tall, it looks like. Yeah, it's 200 feet plus feet tall. And it has like these weird auto-generated supports. Like, what are these? Don't get me wrong, it is cool though. I've seen this V-lift in person, like, not in person, but like I've seen it in real life before. I don't know if it was on an Intamin water coaster though. I want to see this in first person though. You have the two platforms, like you have to pass by the other one that goes down. It's a cool mechanism though, like. And then they also said they're gonna fix the little jittering of some of the special track pieces. That's also being fixed. Whee! I mean, I could see that being real. Just need a really long splashdown, though, for it to work. Energy Landia has one with this lift. Nice. That's probably what it's modeled after then. So you have the platforms that go back and forth. Aerial view just makes it look insane. Right. I think it's cool. Click. Wee. See, it has this little dip down too into the water. It's a pretty cool coaster type, though. Would I use it in one of mine? I'm not sure yet. Maybe in the right situation. And then another cool one. Of course, we have the tipper coaster, as it's called here. You also test out the toilet bowl slide. Oh, like the funnel. You're probably thinking of like the funnel slide. It would be bizarre if you had like a terrain, if it was a terrain coaster and you literally start the ride with a tilt track. That would be cool. I would actually kind of love to do a design like that. That would be awesome. Make it a terrain coaster and like the station starts up really tall and you just start the ride out with the tilt track. I haven't really looked at the funnel or the toilet bowl that much. Or I haven't really looked at it at all, really. Yeah, think time traveler. Man, I want to go on a tilt coaster so bad. Yeah, Gringotts does have a tilt track. Not like a vertical tilt track, but it is a tilt track. Like, imagine just going straight out into a tilt track. I hope we get the next, like, the new gen tilt tracks, too. Like, not just the old one, because this one's based off of Gravity Max. This model is. I want to get, like, a new gen Vekoma that would also have it. You could literally just do, like, the next gen, new gen Vekoma, and, like, just have tilt track functionality with it. You just make it into one coaster type. But regardless, I still love seeing this, so. Mind is so foggy trying to think of stuff. I'm getting kind of tired, honestly, right now, so. Anyways, going into the flumes, like the toilet bowl stuff. Let's see. I think let's look at the raft flume first. See what its special pieces are. So it's got the toilet bowl and the open one. Speed bowl. I haven't seen this. Ultra wide enclosed. I haven't actually seen that yet. That's insane. Oh, you have the bowls though, where it can continue. And then you have the boomerang. Hey, another subscriber, let's go. Then you have the fly trap ones. And then you have the funnels as well. Actually continue it if you wanted to. What's the difference between that and these ones? Enclosed. Oh, they're enclosed. They have both options. Nice. Just a ride full of toilet bowls. That'd be funny. And funnels. And boomerangs. Don't forget the boomerangs. You have like the orbs too. Love all the options they have. I'm glad you showed this. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. And then don't forget, you can also do water jets as well. So you can actually do like launch sections and launch the rafts upwards with the water jets. So you can make them into water coasters as well. Did not know you could continue on those. Yeah, you could. I didn't know that either. I thought they had to be in pieces, but no, you can actually continue some of those. This one you can't. I mean, you can if you have the right one selected, because they have that one. They also have this one where you can actually continue it. Da-dum-bum. Dun-dun. Let's see if it'll work. I know you have to have a lot of speed for it to work. Good evening, how's it going? Whee! Yeah, definitely not proper physics there, because I feel like it would go higher up. You can tell that it, like, kind of glitches at the top a little bit, because it should have more speed going into that. It kind of forces it down into that. So yeah, really excited to see what they do with the physics later on. Alright, let's delete this again. Try a different piece. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, still tweaking the game, but I'm just glad that they addressed it already, so. Definitely glad it's all addressed now. But like, does that look physics based? No, it doesn't. You can tell. But they've already addressed it, and it's something that they're looking at, and they've even said that they're gonna introduce new physics-based slides or make them physics-based later on. So in the December update too. So I was actually pretty surprised that they're gonna get it out that quick. We have all our flat rides too. Oh man, I can't imagine where this game's gonna be in a few years after many DLC and updates. You have all these blueprints in here. Let's go to the workshop. I might get off here soon. I'm getting pretty tired. A little sleepy. Not gonna lie. Aston Wolf's popcorn cart. Ooh, someone made Diamondback. This like was just posted too. Oh, they tried to make the the front card too. I kind of want to take a look at that. Little posters frame. Like it already has 59 downloads and it's the newest one. That was just uploaded. Tropical breeze. Big pony. Viking coaster. Aquatic upswing. What is going on with this? Why is the thing not showing up? Bum, 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 dum. Da, 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 da. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh, there it is. Dun, da, 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 dum. Headed to bed. All right, see ya. Thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll see you very soon. Hopefully. Diamondback. This is like one of my favorite coasters, just in general, too. So, love Diamondback. So we'll see how this recreation looks. I don't think the first drop curves like that, does it? Am I crazy? It doesn't actually do that, does it? There's a little station. I mean, it probably does a little bit at the bottom, but like I feel like it turns a little bit too much at the beginning. You guys subscribe for the fun of it? Well, thank you. Appreciate that. We do a lot of Planet Coaster 2 content here, so hopefully we'll see you again. Even got the trim brakes. Oh gosh, the pull on that coming off of it was crazy. The coaster supports will be added in the next big update. They already addressed it today in a thing. They are coming though, because they've already got a spot for them. So if you go into scenery, create custom, and go to your building and framework, you can see coaster supports. There's nothing there at the moment. They do have flume supports though. This is what I've been using lately, because you can still technically use these. I've already been using them a little bit. So, they address the curb. You mean like the barriers? They did not, unfortunately. We need to let them know, because they don't work. They have them in the game, but they don't work. Hey, thanks so much for the gifted memberships. Gifted 1 membership. I don't know why it says 0, but gifting the membership. Let's go. Appreciate that so much. And remember, members get early access to my videos, which is pretty cool. Alright, so let's exit to the main menu. Your park's name is Thrillville Horizons. Alright. Oh. I love the load times. They're so much better. This just says first park. You want out, cat? I wish I let you out. B&M sit down? Oh, at the entrance. But it's not officially named that because it's called First Park. Thrillville Horizons. Have a great day. Not too bad of an entrance. Just that is 60% build limit on Xbox. It's just 2 coasters. I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coasters in there. Custom blueprint off the workshop. Oh, the entrance? Sorry, I'm probably far away from my mic. The troll. It's an interesting element. I'm guessing it's supposed to be like an Elmelman, kind of? Guess can't reach swimming pool 1. The Skyrim area. I love Skyrim. Oh my gosh. Take a look at these stats. A duration of 137.12 seconds. Track length 3882 feet. 62 miles an hour. Biggest drop of 121 feet. Senior rating of 8106. Oh, I haven't even wondered if they fixed the airtime from Planet Coaster 1. I always thought it was inaccurate on Planet Coaster 1. You do an open stream one day looking at your chat sparks? Just curious. I've done it before in Planet Coaster 1. I used to do it all the time, actually. Maybe because I definitely wouldn't be opposed to doing it in Planet Coaster 2. Ah, trees. Oh, it's not complete, but that's funny. I didn't even realize it was incomplete. That's all one ride? I thought this was 2 different rides. Whoops. Motivates me to build more. If you do, I'd love to showcase mine and other parks for inspiration. Yeah, I think it's definitely on my plans to actually do. Like, uh, I would like to kind of show off other people's parks and showcase some stuff. Have some like community showcase streams. I'd totally be down to do that. In fact, I think we should do that. We can do, maybe we can have one like really soon too. I would like that. Let's go. I think we're about to go. Yeah, here we go. We had to wait till it crests the lift, I think. It is It's so weird, like, actually being able to view, like, console players' creations on PC. Like, that's just insane to me. I'm all for it, and I love it, so... Because now console players can be a part of, like, these showcases now, too. Like, if I do showcase and show off stuff. Pretty fun. Ooh, I'm getting a little tired, a little sleepy. Probably heading out here in a minute. Probably head out after this. Potato. Do you add blocked sections before the train reaches the top? I mean, not necessarily. I mean, I would say it's more realistic to wait until that goes over that lift. It's crazy to me how much smoother POVs are in this game now compared to Planet Coaster 1. It's just insane. They're so smooth, even in seat view, which is crazy. How long is this ride? I think we're on the final brake run. Huh. Glitches there. Spinning coaster. Potato. go. No one rides this coaster in the park. Well, we're riding it, so. Kind of want to make a mystery mine style kind of ride, like Dollywood. Something inspired by that, like half indoors, half outdoors. I think that'd be so cool. Sure do make your coasters really long. Not saying that as a bad thing. To have like a Mauer spinning coaster to be 3,100 feet. All right. Nice roll there. That's a nice roll. Whoosh. Kaboom. I aspire to have similar theming of Dollywood in my park. Yeah, I would love to. I love Mystery Mine. It's one of my favorites. Just got back from Dollywood actually about a week ago. Went and did a Dollywood trip. It was a lot of fun. And Mystery Mine was running so good. Like, I was impressed of how well Mystery Mine was running. Like, I've ridden it a lot, but like it felt like it was running really smooth. Smoother than usual, like. Yeah, you're welcome. We need to do more community streams where we check out people's parks and stuff and creations. I think we'll start doing more streams like that. It's been a while. I did it a lot in Planet Coaster 1 at some point, but like I would just have chat send me their creations and we'd check them out. But I think it would be cool to do like a mystery mine. I would probably use the Infinity Coaster though, just because I think it would be a lot nicer to use that over anything else. I could use the Eurofighter, but I think it'd be cooler to use the Limitless in general, because if you were to build one today, I think it would be more on the lines of this. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum. Usually Mr. Mind jerks my head around. Like, there's some, like, I understand that, but, like, it felt way smoother than what it usually does when I went. Like, I was impressed of how smooth it was. I didn't have really any head banging, and it was just, it impressed me. I was like, geez, this is actually pretty good. I don't know why they don't let you do banking offset on the flat track. I mean, there's a way around it, but bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-da-dum. Totally not like just doing a mystery mine like basic recreation. Except doing an outer bank on that instead of inside. But anyways, I always think it's funny how you can literally go in here and just change the track type. And that's how you can get the banking offset, which I don't know why they don't allow the banking offset on that kind of track. It's kind of weird. I love that we have the smooth forwards and backwards options. Bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum. It took away my brake. There's a cat on my desk, blocking my view. I'll never ride Tennessee Tornado again, though. I love Tennessee Tornado. It's one of the best aero coasters out there. Love Mystery Mine, but I was excited about the overpack turn thingy, and they took it out before I got to ride it. Tragic. I mean, technically they didn't take it out, it's just sitting there now. They just left it sitting there. Just sat there menacingly, right? I got to ride it before they made the change too, so I got to ride it with it. So it was pretty cool. I will say it's a little smoother now. Now that with the changes that they made, but don't know which way I prefer it. I mean, I don't think it takes away too much from the ride the way it is now, but Too bad, like, you don't have, like, a piece that you can do that is not a drop like this. Like, if I was to use a normal chain lift, we can't go vertical. Which kind of sucks. Ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum. Bum, bum, bum. If you had a coaster type and a flat ride you wish was in Planet Coaster 2, what would it be? So if I got the choice of one, or the coaster type's easy for me. It would definitely be a Mach Extreme spinning coaster. That would be easily my pick for the coaster. As for a flat ride, that's a good question. I'm not like too crazy on what flat rides I would want. What flat ride would I would want? You're fucked here. What flat ride? I'm not like I'm not a big flat ride person in general, so like I think we should always have as many flat rides as possible in Planet Coaster, so I hope they add a ton of flat rides. But what do they not have that they really need? Man, I'm really struggling. Like the coaster, it's easy for me. Extreme spinner. 100%. But flat rides. I hit the wrong button. Guess we're heading to the workshop. 360 power, big wheel. I would love to see like the U version of the Zamperla spin, like this one, except it's the small version. That's just the U, and it's the circular boarding. I definitely want to see that. Would it be my number one though that I would want? Not sure. The S&S Screamin' Swings are literally my favorite flat rides in real life. Which we already have it, so I'm going through here, maybe wondering if like there's anything that will make me think of something else. Sundial. We got the Zamperla Nebula, so Screaminator, Tiny Eye, Upswing, Wild Blue. I can't think of one. I guess I would just say like the one I said before, the Zamperla one that like the U version of this. It's like the U shape. It just goes back and forth. I'd like to see that. That'd be nice. But appreciate you guys all being here for the stream, guys. We hit our goal of 13,600 subs and more, so I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you guys all for the subscriptions. We have a lot more Planet Coaster 2 to go do, so I'm gonna definitely be back soon again. Been posting a lot of videos. We have the next Midwest Adventure episode coming out in the morning, so but appreciate you guys being here. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more Planet Coaster content, specifically Planet Coaster 2. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, thanks for the membership from earlier. We got a new member, so that's awesome to see. Members get early access to my videos, so if you do join and become a member, you will get early access to my videos. So for instance, the members can already see the episode for tomorrow. Like they've already got access to that. So, but appreciate you guys, all your support. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's been an amazing stream and having you all here. So make sure you have a great day and a cool tomorrow, guys. And I will catch you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.